Safalamee Yathra പുതിയൊരു എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. If I start talking about this land, if I start talking about United Arab Emirates, then I have a lot of things to say. But because they have unique records, they have unique things to share with us. But as today I'm going to talk about a thing like if you reach here, it is a magnetic field then. It is a magnet which will attract you again and again. And after years also, people can find you in the same place, growing and maturing and attaining your dreams and aims. I'm talking about aims today because today I'm here in Aims International Company. And the managing director, Mr. Nashid, is with me. Although he was here with his family from a very long time, like he's been brought up here, then after getting into work, starting his career as in call center, today he is leading one of the known companies in UAE. Although they have many branches, let's say Sharjah, Dubai, Oman, and Al Quwain, and many other places also. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഈ ഒരു പ്രവാസ ജീവിതം എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ആ ഒരു ബിസിനസ്സിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാർട്ടിങ് എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ആസ് ബീങ് എ യങ് ഓൺട്രപ്രണർ, ഓർ വാട്ട് ഓൾ തിങ്സ് ഹി ഹാസ് ബീൻ ത്രൂ, എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഈ ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമിലേക്ക് എത്തിയതും, നൗ ഓൾസോ വാട്ട് ഓൾ തിങ്സ് ആർ ഇൻ ഹിസ് മൈൻഡ്, വാട്ട് ആർ ഹിസ് ഫ്യൂച്ചർ പ്ലാൻസ്, എങ്ങനെയാണ് ഈ ഒരു ലോജിസ്റ്റിക് ബിസിനസ്സിനെ സ്മൂത്ത്ലി ഓർ സക്സസ്സിലേക്ക് എയിംസ് ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്നത്, ഇതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ചോദിച്ചറിയാം. അതിൻ്റെ മുന്നേ ഞാൻ സാറിനെ ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാമിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. നമസ്കാരം സർ.
താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് അൻഷിക. താങ്ക് യു
സർ. നമുക്ക് എയിംസ് ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ എന്നുള്ള വേർഡിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ തുടങ്ങാം. ദ വേർഡ് ഈസ് വെരി എയിം. ലൈഫിൽ എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു എയിം ഉണ്ടാവാറുണ്ട്. ദാറ്റ്സ് വാട്ട് ഐ തിങ്ക് എയിംസ് ഇൻ്റർനാഷണൽ എന്നുള്ള പേര്.
Yes, Aims International is basically reflecting on a lot of things, including this is like a dream come true for me to have associated with this brand, because I have started my career as like you said, ഞാൻ ഒരു കോൾ സെൻറ്ററിൽ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തതിന് ശേഷം I had my own challenges. I was born in India and I was brought up in UAE. So ആ ഒരു ചെറുപ്പം മുതലേയുള്ള ഒരു പാഷൻ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു that I need to start up some business someday here in Dubai or UAE. So eventually I got into a lot of fields, including call center. My career started with call center, and then thereon I got an opportunity to be a part of a freight forwarding company, a logistics company.
ഏത് ഇയറിലാണ് സർ കരിയർ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത്?
ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ കരിയർ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തത് 2009 അതെ 2009. So when I say 2009, I was very young at that age. And so because it is a call center job, we all know that call center job is something where you need to convince the customer over phone, and there will be lot of things, ഒരുപാട് ചീത്ത കേൾക്കേണ്ടി വരും, ഒരുപാട് എന്താ പറയാ കസ്റ്റമർ.
But still again you have to smile.
Yeah. So that was the beginning of my career, and then later on I decided that even though I had a family business running parallelly, I sort of decided I will have my own identity and I need to explore myself a lot. This was the major thing which was in my mind during those young age, and that's how I got into working with different firms. So angane I have even worked on promotion jobs and all, and then eventually I got into this field of great exposure that we call, which is logistics. So I started working in logistics in 2011, and I could handle a lot of projects, and I worked for a reputed logistics company, and from there I resigned as a head of operations. So from there on, I concurred or I acquired this brand, which is Ames International, and then now
That's
it
how
is going
things
strong.
started.
Yes.
So like before you were working for different firms in logistics itself.
Right.
So like while working also we have to face a lot of challenges.
Yep.
Everybody.
Yep.
But then you decided at a very young age like I have to start my own business. I have to
Right.
get into business and
Right.
that too I have to lead it.
Right.
Not into getting into I have to lead it.
Right.
So our time Ames International like acquired ചെയ്യുന്ന ടൈമിൽ എന്തൊക്കെ രീതിയിലാണ് challenges face ചെയ്തത്? What all the difficulties, struggles and challenges you faced?
Obviously, when you acquire a company, there will be a lot of challenges, including if there is any bad debts or there has to be a project, what is that, orientation or project planning needs to be done on how you're going to run the show. This is the first thing, and also like I have acquired this company as good as I'm starting a new company. So I had my own plans in my mind. I had a project plan, I had a costing, I had a budgeting, how things needs to be moved, and this all comes from the experience that I had throughout my career. So that really helped me. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മളൊരു ഒരു സംരംഭത്തിൽ കടക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ഒരുപാട് രീതിയിലുള്ള ചാലഞ്ചസ് ഉണ്ടാവും. ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ഓൺ സ്റ്റാഫിംഗ് ഓർ ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ഓൺ ഫെസിലിറ്റേഷൻ, ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ ബി ഓൺ what is that, government sectors, a lot of things. So all those things we take it as experience, and that's how we move forward. In that way, I think I have reasonably achieved a good team to be working with me, and today we are in the urge of diversification. We are having a lot of projects running throughout GCC, and that's where we are. Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about Ames International.
Yes.
Like logistics is like a thing, wide varieties are here.
Right.
So basically Ames International is dealing with what all services?
Ames International Logistics is a UAE based company. We are having 50 plus fleets running in overland trucking, where we provide services to GCC countries and some of Middle East countries as well, including Jordan, Yemen and Egypt. These are certain countries that we provide services. And apart from that, we also have services like air and sea freight, where
Main is land.
Our main core business is overland trucking.
Overland
But we have different divisions where we have air freight and sea freight divisions as well, where a team is working in Dubai. So it is basically a whole lot of logistics activities that we are doing, and particularly our hub is UAE. We are having offices in, like I told you, we recently started office in Oman. We have office in Egypt. We have office in India. We have office in Iraq. And also like it works basically regardless of you have office or not. Our part of business works with networking. So we have a lot of trusted agents throughout GCC or Middle East who support us, and that's how things works. So we provide services to all the GCCs currently.
If I talk about logistics, Ummalquin ayalum, UAE ayalum, every ayalum, urubad, like a lot of companies are doing the same thing.
Right.
Sea ayalum, land ayalum, air ayalum, same thing is done by them also.
Right.
അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു എറയിൽ നമ്മൾ നിൽക്കുമ്പം how come Ames International is different from them?
Right. So this is something, now the question that you asked is very relevant to our part of the world. So ഈ ഒരു ഡിഫറൻസ് എന്നുള്ളൊരു എലമെൻറ്റ് I have tried to bring in anything that I do, not only logistics, right from beginning or right from my studies, whatever I was involved. So a difference in the factor in our business currently, we are also trying to innovate with different methods in supply chain market, where how advanced technologies can be inbuilt into the logistics field. So we are in the stage of developing our own software, which will give an Android app to the customer, and they can use it. They can track their shipment using their Android app. So this is something that our team is already working on. So such kind of difference we are trying to make. But in whole, the main difference that we always say to the customer is the personalized service that my team provides. This is the main thing that we always say to the customer, and we make sure. that all the shipments or all the projects that we handle, there is a system, there is a project study, there is a proper forecasting, and that's how it goes.
Okay. So from the beginning, you are talking about your team. So
Right.
let me also talk about your team.
Right.
Because for every business, the backbone is the staff. Staff are like employer relationship വളരെ
Right.
important ആണ്.
Right.
Because our relationship ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ തന്നെ we can lead any business. So
Right.
what you want to say about your staff again?
About my team, like you can see in my office, I always believe that teamwork can make any
Wonders.
dream work.
Yeah.
So when I talk about my team, directly and indirectly, there are 80 plus staffs or 80 plus crew who are with us, and I consider them like my family, and I make sure that all their facilitation is done, and they have the work comfort to lead the paths towards what we are aiming at. And also like we discuss each other, we we do brainstorming each other, നമ്മൾ ഒരുപാട് like we celebrate each other. So this is how it happens. So when I talk about my team, they are my strengths, they are the main backbone of AIMS International Logistics.
So what are the now future plans for AIMS International?
So talking about our future plans, currently we are in the diversification towards GCC. Like I said, in Oman we have got our recent setup, and also domestically as well, we are focused on improving or like increasing our service level. So when I say service level, we are recently we have launched our exhibition and events logistics division, where we move shipments for exhibitions and events based on
It's a new
timelines.
venture?
Yeah, it's a new division added to AIMS International. So as such, I'm still exploring this business, and logistics as such is a sea we call. There are a lot many areas where we
Yeah.
can concentrate and develop.
So this was all about your business, but let me talk about the most important part of all our lives, the family.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your parents, although they are here from past years. So എന്താണ് ഫാദറിൻ്റെ പേര്?
ഫാദറിൻ്റെ പേര് TP കുഞ്ഞഹമ്മദ് കുട്ടി. He has been in UAE from I think 46 to 47 years. So as we are talking, we are also celebrating 50th anniversary of this nation, UAE. So he എൻ്റെ ചെറുപ്പം മുതലേ ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഫാദറിൻ്റെ ഓരോ സ്റ്റോറീസും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതെ യു എയിൻ്റെ ഡെവലപ്മെൻറ്റ്സിൽ ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുള്ള ഓരോ രീതിയിലുള്ള സ്റ്റോറീസും കേട്ടിട്ടാണ് വളർന്നിട്ടുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു റിഫ്ലക്ഷനും എൻ്റെ ബിസിനസ്സിൽ ഉണ്ടായിട്ടുണ്ട്, ഇൻ ടേംസ് ഓഫ് ലേണിംഗ് അബൌട്ട് അവർ വിഷണറി ലീഡേഴ്സ് ഇൻ UAE. And also he is currently residing in Umulguin. We all stay together, and my mother is Aisha. She is a housewife.
And you have one brother?
And I have one brother who is based in India.
What's his name?
His name is Naushad.
He is also doing his own business.
He is also into business, and he runs a ladies fashion mall, which is Taif Women's Mall. From past so many years. And also we are into different businesses, like restaurant chain we have in Bangalore, which is called Podi Kitchen. And
And what about your life partner?
Yes, so when it comes to my life partner, her name is Sitara Sultana. She is an architect. We have a baby called Aisha Ishika. Her name is Aisha Ishika. She is 10 months old.
Okay. ഇപ്പോൾ സാറിൻ്റെ കാര്യം പറയുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ ലൈക്ക് ഇറ്റ്സ് ബീങ് എ ലോങ് ടൈം യു ആർ ഹിയർ, നൗ യു ആർ റണ്ണിങ് യുവർ ഓൺ ബിസിനസ് ആൻഡ് യു ഹാവ് മൈൽസ് ടു ഗോ. പക്ഷേ ഈ ഒരു രാജ്യം നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോം തന്നില്ലായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ, ഓർ ലൈക്ക് ഇവിടുത്തെ വിഷണറി ലീഡേഴ്സ് ആയാലും ഇവിടുത്തെ പീപ്പിൾ ആയാലും, ദേ ആർ വെരി സപ്പോർട്ടീവ്. ബിക്കോസ് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് ഓൺലി വി ക്യാൻ സർവൈവ് ഹിയർ. വി ആർ സർവൈവിങ് ഹിയർ. വി നെവർ ഫീൽ ലൈക്ക് വി ആർ ഫോറിനേഴ്സ് ഹിയർ. സാറിന് ഈ രാജ്യത്തിനെ പറ്റിയും ഇവിടുത്തെ ഗവൺമെന്റിനെ പറ്റി ഇവിടുത്തെ ലീഡേഴ്സിനെ പറ്റി എന്താണ് പറയാനുള്ളത്?
So as being into logistics, I have got an opportunity, or I got a lot of opportunities to travel around the world with different projects in hand, and also different diversification as part of the business itself. So talking about the rulers in UAE, what I have found is that UAE rulers are so much visionary, and the respect they give to entrepreneurs particularly, and also the platform that they have provided to us, which has helped us in growing our business to a different level. അപ്പോൾ അവരെ ഒരു സപ്പോർട്ടും അവരെ ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക ഈ ഒരു പ്ലാറ്റ്ഫോമും ഇല്ല എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ I don't know, maybe like when I talk about my case, I would have been a different person altogether. So definitely when I count about the path of my life, UAE and its rulers has got a very important role to have influenced me, like we were talking about influencing, right? So the leaders in UAE has influenced me in many ways to dream big and achieve more things in life.
And it was really great talking to you, because how the logistic is, how the challenges are, what all services you are providing, everything you have explained briefly but in a very good manner. So we wish you all the very best for all your upcoming ventures. Itre busy air schedule ninnu namakku vendi samayam tannu. You like had a great conversation with us. We are thankful and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.